Hey everyone. Okay, we're into the final hour now, and I'm going to be truthful. It's not gone well. Let's just say. So, as you know, we started off painting many hours ago, and this is how far we got. Let me bring them on. It's exciting stuff. Yeah, you'll notice that they don't look any different. In fact, they look just like they did at the start of 8 hours ago. And there's a very good reason for that. And that reason was the paint scheme looked awful. I don't know what happened with that dark tone wash, but it did not work. It was all glossy. It was horrible. I've never had that happen. I've used that wash hundreds of times. Same pot, use it loads of times, and it just didn't work. The paint wouldn't adhere to it. So, I mean, I battled on. I battled on for a while, and it just wasn't having it. So I was lucky to have some isopropyl alcohol knocking around because I've got a 3D printer, and I just slung them in the isopropyl. I let them sit in there for a couple of minutes, and I just scrubbed them off with another toothbrush, and here they are. And so that was quite demoralising, really. But on the plus side, I did manage to get the HQ done pretty much. He just needs a weapon in this hand, some kind of axe or makeup, but he's got loads of detail around the back of him. With the tubes flying off, all coming going in the same direction as his cape and stuff. So quite pleased with that. So I got him done as well. These are all done now, all finished. I managed to get some additional detailing on them as well, just to tidy him up a bit. Some additional pipage going on. So the jet bike proxies are all done as well, so that's good. Put them down that way. As you can see, they've got some quite funky bases going on. And I managed to get some bases done as well for the other guys. I shall bring those out. Come on. A 2 and a 3, another and a 6 and a 7. So I've got the bases done as well. So they're just bits of cork, the thick cork tile, and then I've embedded some of the cogs and things I had into the sides at different angles and different, juxtapositions. And then I whacked on a bit of instant filler and textured that stippled it with a brush to give me some texture. So got the bases done. So it's hot, guys. It's been a hot one. I'm just going to crack open a beer. So if you've got them, let's crack them now. Oh, lovely. Excuse me one moment, guys. Oh, says it's the king of beers. I don't agree. Anyway, so was this a failure? Yes and no. I don't really see it as a failure because I've still got 800 odd points of figures built. Everyone's unique. I don't think you'll see these anywhere else on the tabletop. So I don't think that's a failure. The actual, what I set out to do, get them built and painted in 24 hours, that didn't really happen, did it? But, so what? It didn't happen. It's not like I needed these for tomorrow or, some other deadline. It's a deadline I gave myself. And, all right, I didn't hit that deadline. But that's not so bad in a way. He's not going to go on. He's going to keep falling off. So it's not so bad in a way. That's absolutely fine. I've got 800 points of uniquely modelled figures, which I can now paint at my leisure. I'm going to revisit the paint scheme as well. I'm not sure the grey was right anyway, especially after, when everything went wrong. I took a long, hard look at the grey. I thought, you know what? Don't think it's right. I should have just stuck with Admech red. And I think I would have stood myself in good stead there. I think that would have worked out better. I think the grey was a little bit too left field. The wash just didn't take, kind of ruined it really. And it was an uphill struggle painting them from that wash mistake. There wasn't a lot I could do about it. I tried. I did progress. I did try and get them finished. You know, I got one. Tried to get one all the way to the end, but it took me so long because I had to go over that mistake of that wash that it just wouldn't work out. And I wasn't really happy with the paint scheme. Wasn't happy with the paint scheme. Wasn't happy with the colour scheme. So you know, sometimes you've got to learn when to cut your losses. And I cut my losses, and I stripped them all back before I got too much more paint on them, on the rest of them. Stripped them all back, and now I've got these guys to paint at my leisure. I can add to them, and what I think I'll do is I might do a semi-regular live stream once a week. that's not once a week. Is not semi-regular. Oh God, it's late. I'm tired and it's hot. You can probably tell that. But yeah, and I might get these painted out one at a time on the live. You know, take it from there, and we'll do a slow build, get them all done, and get them all built. So, you know, I've got 53 minutes left of my time. I've done 23 hours and 10 minutes on this project, and I've got 800 points worth of uniquely modelled figures to show for it. No, they're not painted, but they are built. I do like them. That's the main thing. You know, I am pleased with the aesthetic of them. They look particularly ancient and sort of Horus Heresy like. You know, they're not as regiment looking as the actual Skitarii models, and that's fine. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted some models that, you know, gave me that nice, unique feel to the Admech, like an Admech Royal Guard, I guess. So, yeah, pleased with that. Pleased with that in the end. So, not much else for me to do on this stream. Okay, I'll keep showing you. As I say, I've added more cables around the claws, just to tidy up a bit of the dodgy modelling. Again, cables are, especially when you're doing Admech, are a great source of hiding your sins. I've based them on a very, very thin bit of brass rod as well to give us, you know, that we painted black just to give them the hovering look. Didn't really want to use a clear rod, you know, like the standard flying stands. Just a little bit of brass rod which I'd lying around. So that's it, guys. I think, you know what, I'm going to cut it short, guys. I'm going to let you have the rest of your evening. I'm going to probably get myself a little rest. I'm going to finish off my beer, have a proper rest, have a shower, and just chill out for the rest of the evening. So yeah, so if you've joined me from day one, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. If you've subscribed or signed up on Facebook and Instagram, absolutely marvelous. Really pleased to have you along. Be so, you know, so good to you to stick around and check out the rest of the videos. And you know, there's more videos to come, guys. I've been fairly lax with content recently, but that's because personal life has got in the way. It's been good personal life, but it's kind of got in the way. But I'm in the process of doing another video at the moment, and that should go up hopefully in a week or so. It's been really great interacting with you guys on the chat. Really appreciated that. So thank you ever so much for that. I'm going to go now. I'm going to sign off. I'm letting you off for good behaviour. So thank you again. Like I say, please subscribe, share the channel to your friends if you can. You have been awesome. Thank you so much for being with me during this challenge. We'll get them painted. We'll get them finished at some point, and we'll share that on the channel. Take care, guys. Love to you all. Peace out.